Greetings. This tip is about making sure you put your best foot forward when clients are looking for you online, specifically on company-owned websites. So today I'm going to focus on bhhs.com, but also end with foxroach.com and your agent websites with some upcoming changes that you should be prepared for profile changes and updates as well in BHHS Connect. So I'm going to use Peggy Julicher, our regional trainer based out of Malvern, as an example of what a profile should be set up like, so you're aware of the changes you need to make. Did you know 1,574 agents as of this recording do not have a picture on bhhs.com? That is a big part of your profile. But if we were to go down, do we have other things filled up for the profile? That number is probably higher. So my goal with this video is to educate you how easy it is to keep an updated profile and the importance of it. Okay, so let's take a look on first things first. On around July 23rd, we are making a change because our BHHS Connect instance is going to go under the master BHHS franchise instance. All it means is one of the things that you're not going to be able to edit anymore in BHHS Connect is your profile. Some of these fields are going to be grayed out. Why? Because it is going to get pulled from your BHHS resource centered profile. So today's video is going to focus on how you keep that updated and things you need to be watching out for and making sure it's a complete profile. So let's focus in on when you get into your dashboard on ACE, you would simply go and look at BHHS resource. And when you click that, it's going to take you to all of the matches and you're looking for that. When you click on it, you will be in here, and I'm using Peggy as an example. So a couple of things to note before I dive into the profile. Clearly, you need to have a picture, preferred a most recent one. And if you don't have one or you want to change it, click that. Notice here it says the file needs to be JPEG and up to 5 megabytes. So make sure you do that because that's important, because nothing builds trust faster than having a picture on your profile. Okay. Second thing on here is MLS numbers. So hopefully your number is here, but if it's not, you want to click on this and make sure you add it. Something to note, you want to pick MLS agent. Next, pick your MLS and make sure it's there. Very critical because this will also feed into BHHS Connect because of the changes, upcoming changes I spoke about. Okay, let's dive in. It shows you your profile here, but let me kind of go in and click on your name, in this case Peggy, and I'm going to click my profile. So as we go in here, you will notice it sort of blinks here for edit. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that. Click on edit. And let's walk through the fields that are critical for you to make sure that they're set. This one will be yes. The show on website, no need to change that or touch it. Make sure your name is all good. Employee type, full-time sales professional is accurate. Admin access, I would not check that box unless you're giving somebody else in our company access to make changes on your behalf. Phone numbers, more and more I'm seeing a lot of people just use one phone number. So I would suggest take your mobile number and stick it in all of these three fields. So wherever those things are pulled in any systems, you have the most accurate number you want to say. And if you have a fax, what is a fax? If you have a fax number, make sure you have it. This is something good for you to know. If you feel like you're getting too many emails from BHHS, if you hover over this, they have a lot of vendor partners. So if you feel like you don't want them, you may be at risk of not getting important ones, but you can always check that box and you will not get them. We don't use Sage CRM, so make sure that's checked. Personal email, personal info, make sure you use your Fox Roach emails everywhere. Very important, so that you're getting all accurate communication. Systems are wired properly alongside your Fox Roach email. So check that. If you speak multiple languages, select on the left, click that arrow and it'll show up on the right. Make sure you have a good bio and memberships available. Make sure you select that. Military service. If you serve the military, make sure you pick that, and then the stuff shows up here. But in this case, it's none, so I'm going to leave that alone. No need to touch social wallet ID. Display testimonial, Peggy has it checked, because if those of you that are using testimonial tree, and this is our profile, let me show you the effect of checking the box there. Here she goes. She's got 142 testimonials. These are coming right from testimonial tree simply because she's checked that box. Okay, Asian hero banner headline. If you type whatever you type here, make sure you keep it short. See that? It says no longer 50 characters. Why? Because at the top of the website, if this text here goes longer, it's going to wrap under the white box and it's not going to fully show. So be careful of that. Peggy, kudos to her. She's added a Calendly link. For those of you that are not familiar with Calendly, it's a way for people to easily schedule appointments with you, and you have flexibility on making time available, etc. And if you do this here, it shows here. And when you click this, you can customize it to say, schedule meeting. She's obviously had as a tech training. If I click this, it's going to give me visibility into schedule, and I can select the time, etc. Again, it shows you that you're accessible, easy for clients that reach out to you to schedule. Okay, back there. Don't need to touch this. Website footers, you can add your Connect website or a third-party website if you need to. Lead email, make sure it's your Foxroach email. Lead SMS is your cell number. Make sure those are in there and checked. I would not worry about this. Last but not the least, social handles. Whatever you add here will show on your profile here, and more importantly, will also get pulled into BHHS Connect starting late July, when you'll not be able to edit those things in BHHS Connect. Okay, and then last but not the least, make sure you click save. I'm going to hit cancel since I'm not going to make changes to Peggy's profile. Okay, so that's very important. Make sure it's current, because that's going to be the default profile as we move forward. Lastly, I'm going to go back to ACE. You do have an ACE profile. Under here, as of right now, I want you to make sure your BHHS.com profile in Resource Center is current and accurate, and your ACE profile is also current and accurate. We are eventually going to also pull from BHHS Resource Center into ACE, so there's only one place you update profile information. But that's down the road. It's not happening in July. What's happening in July is BHHS Resource Center profile is going to get pulled into BHHS Connect, and you will not be able to make edits anymore. Did you know, I mentioned 1574 agents don't have their photos in BHHS Resource Center and BHHS.com. 574 people, as of this recording, don't have a picture in ACE, which means their Foxroach.com profile doesn't have a picture. So where do you make those edits? Go under, log into ACE, and click on profile under your name on the top right, and it will take you to the profile, and you can make the edits there. And again, there's different fields here, but make sure you have them all set. Photo right there. Make sure you comply to the requirements. It's PNG, JPEG, or JPEG. Your file size must be less than 350 kilobytes. So make sure you comply to all of those things, and make sure you have your social handles added. Again, you don't change your profile that often, but make sure it's current, so you put your best foot forward when people look you up online. Hope that helps, and we're going to include any resources you need with this video, so that if you have any questions, you can reach out to us after you review the documentation. Great day, everybody.